It seems we are completely alone here. I'm curious where all the people are. Good morning, everybody. What a wonderful sunrise we just witnessed. It's already 9:30 a.m. and it has about 15 degrees right now.
Therefore, we assume that during the night, when we slept in our rooftop tent, it had about 10 degrees, so it was absolutely fine. Now we are driving towards Valencia to visit the Art and the Science Center, and after that we will drive to Almeria, which lies on the outskirts of the Sierra Nevada. Driving here in Valencia is definitely strange. They have traffic lights at the beginning of roundabouts, in the middle, and also at the end. There are basically traffic lights all over the place. But it's kind of fun.
It seems we are completely alone here. I'm curious where all the people are. Maybe because it is the 25th of December, so probably everybody is at home. Look at this. These buildings are so beautiful, and the water creates this mirror reflection. I really love it. What about you? Have you ever been here? Tell us in the comments down below. Now I'm walking towards my fiancé. He is taking some pictures. This place is the Ciutat de les Arts y les Sciences, what basically means the city of the arts and the science. It consists of a few buildings completely surrounded by water. Here is the Palau de les Arts, the Hemispheric, the Museo de les Sciences, Agora, and the Oceanographic. On the elevated path of this complex, there is a little garden, which is the home of quite a lot of parrots. You can hear them chirping quite loud in the background.
About 10 years ago, there was a Formula 1 track around those buildings. It was the city circuit of Valencia, or they actually called it the Grand Prix of Europe. But it was only held for, I believe, 4 or 5 years. After then, they abandoned the track, or well, they never rebuilt the track, because every time there was a race, they had to rebuild the track. But you can say we officially drove over roads of a Formula 1 circuit.
Awesome.
Normally driving on a motorway is very boring, but here in Spain it actually is very fun. Every second village has some magnificent castles on the top of some hills, like this one here, for example. Also, about 5 or 10 minutes ago, we passed a huge prison, which looked, at least from the outside, kind of nice.
Quite impressive.
And impressive, yeah. But we did not have our camera ready because we thought we were driving on a boring motorway.
I'm gonna keep the camera probably on to not miss anything else, so you guys can see it too. What we didn't know at that time was that it would be the last castle and the last interesting thing we'd see for the next 4 hours of driving. This highway is so boring that also Bob is going crazy. But I think we are in about an hour. We are hopefully at our destination, which is, I forgot already.
I don't know the name.
You don't know the name? Yeah, as I said, we are almost going crazy. So we finally left this boring highway. I'm so happy because I was really done actually. What about you?
Yeah, it was a long day on the motorway. We drove over 4 hours there. But now, finally, we are entering the area of the Tabernas. We are here in the middle of the Tabernas Desert, and maybe it is not how you expected the desert to look like.
Yeah, I actually expect completely something different. Like I expected a bit more sand and, I don't know, desert.
That's because the climate here is not a desert climate, it is a semi-desert climate. So it has more rain than in a usual or in a normal desert. Therefore, it is also a lot greener. But still, it is a desert, and it is the only one we have in Europe. In this desert, also a lot of movies, especially Western style movies, were made. So this is also a famous film location. And I think because today is the 25th of December, all the film sets are closed. But now we try to check one out. Maybe we are lucky and it is open and we can see something.
That was a nice fly over the Filmset and the desert. Now we are driving towards the sea.
So the car is completely dirty and covered in salt from the Arlberg and also from Andorra. So I assume we have to get rid of it. Now let's figure out how this works. salt is not gone from the car. I hope that all of it is gone. The only problem is that tomorrow we will drive through the Sierra Nevada and there also could be snow, so maybe we have to do it again and wash all the salt away. For us, it was probably not the most interesting day. We had to drive for 4 to 5 hours on a motorway. At the beginning, it was very interesting because there were a lot of different castles and the scenery changed every 5 minutes. But at the end, we drove through the Tabernas. We had some amazing views on the film sets. Hopefully, we got a few nice shots with our drone. And now we are driving towards the camping site. We have about half an hour left of sunlight, so maybe when we reach it, it will be dark again. Anyway, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to not miss out any of our new videos. Bye!
Bye!